A viral tweet has stirred up public conversation and garnered quick responses from key figures. The tweet falsely claimed that former Nigerian Finance Minister, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, had facilitated a massive loan of $57.5 billion from the IMF and World Bank to the Biafra government in exile. Dr. Okonjo-Iweala promptly responded on her social media handle, calling out the misinformation. In a strong rebuttal, she posted, "I know no sensible person will believe what is contained in the outrageous tweet below, but in these troubled times, it is important to underscore that the statement is false. I urge all those seeking to misuse my name to desist." Following her statement, Ngozi Simon Ekpa, Prime Minister of the Biafra government in exile, clarified that he had made no statement related to any World Bank loan. Ekpa expressed his surprise at Dr. Okonjo-Iweala's reaction to the fabricated message, pointing out that she had not previously commented on tweets about issues affecting Biafrans. In his reply, Ekpa said, "I never tweeted such a thing. It's surprising to see you respond when your name is mentioned, yet you've remained silent on the ongoing violence against your people in Nigeria. Thank you for defending yourself, but I did not make any comments about a loan. It's completely fake." He further described the tweet as part of an ongoing effort by certain groups to tarnish his image, and in the process, inadvertently increasing awareness of Biafran activities. He recalled a similar incident in 2023 when a forged letter falsely referencing the Finnish Prime Minister was later debunked by the Finnish embassy. Ekpa concluded by encouraging Biafrans to stay united and vigilant. Meanwhile, Dr. Okonjo-Iweala's swift response to this situation has sparked considerable attention, drawing thousands of views and reactions across media channels over the past 48 hours. In a related story, Simon Ekpa used the opportunity to extend an invitation to Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala to join the upcoming declaration of the Biafra government in exile. This event, centered on the declaration of Biafra's independence, is scheduled to take place in Lahti, Finland, from November 29th to December 3rd, 2024. Simon Ekpa extended this invitation for Dr. Okonjo-Iweala to serve as an observer, emphasizing the event's significance for those committed to justice and peaceful solutions in the region.
In other developments, the Biafra government in exile held an emergency cabinet meeting on October 24, 2024, where they voted to pass a resolution demanding that the Nigerian government return all Biafrans currently detained outside Biafra territory. This ultimatum, set at 72 hours, calls on Nigerian authorities to promptly facilitate the return of Biafrans held in detention facilities outside Biafraland. Ekpa announced this resolution through his social media account on Thursday, citing the Nigerian judicial system's role in escalating security issues in the southeast region. He attributed part of the insecurity to judicial support of governors whose policies allegedly harm the people, specifically pointing to Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma. Ekpa stated that these judicial decisions have contributed to unrest and fueled tensions across the southeast.
In a further escalation, Ekpa warned that if the Nigerian government fails to meet this demand, by October 29, 2024, the Biafra government will initiate an indefinite lockdown of federal courts in the southeast. This action will include the eviction of judges from non-Biafran backgrounds in the region. The resolution, passed in the recent cabinet meeting, identifies specific federal institutions that will be affected by the lockdown. These include the Federal Court of Appeal in Owerri, the Federal Court of Appeal in Awka, the Federal Court of Appeal in Enugu, all federal high courts in Biafraland, the National Industrial Court in Biafraland. In his statement, Ekpa clarified the motivation behind the decision, saying, "These courts have not brought justice to our people. Instead, they have introduced instability, insecurity, and widespread suffering." He further accused these institutions of supporting policies that have disrupted peace, echoing allegations against the Imo State governor. Ekpa asserted that starting from October 29, 2024, the security of non-Biafran judges and officials operating in these regions cannot be guaranteed. He called on these judges to leave their positions and return to their home regions for their safety, underscoring the need to restore a justice system that is fair and aligned with the interests of the Southeast people.
The Biafra Republic government in exile, led by Ngozi Simon Ekpa, has announced that the newly formed Biafra Border Guard has been positioned at strategic border points. Meanwhile, the DSS and the federal government of Nigeria continue to block Ngozi Nnamdi Kanu's legal team from visiting him. According to barrister Maxwell Opara, one of Kanu's lawyers, DSS officials at the entrance warned him to stay away from their premises.
But today, being Monday, 23rd, being Wednesday, 23rd day of October, we went to see him. The last one went there. The last one went there. They allowed us inside at the receptionist and they asked us to park outside. But today, they outrightly rejected us from coming inside. They mounted their people at the gate, and the instruction is that none of Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer should be allowed to come inside. So not even to see him. So the reason for that, I don't know. I don't know whether Nnamdi Kanu is still alive. I don't know whether he's still with them. I don't know where they have taken him to. Tomorrow, being 24th day of September, will make it complete 1 month. Because I saw him last. Tomorrow, being 24th day of October, will make it 1 month. Because I saw him last on September 24th. Since that, when he came to court last, since that time up to now, no communication whatsoever.
However, the Registrar of the Federal High Court, Abuja, issued a judicial notice requiring the Director General of the State Security Services, Mr. Adeola Oluwatosin-Ajayi, to appear in court and explain why he should not be held in contempt for denying Ngozi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers access to him. Defying a court order from May 2024, this escalation follows the DSS, under Ajayi's orders, preventing Kanu's lawyers from meeting with him on October 23rd, despite prior warnings. Legal arguments are ongoing, with the Attorney General's counsel asserting that the orders of the recused Justice Binta Nyoko are invalid, which could imply that Kanu's detention is now unconstitutional. Kanu's defense team calls for his immediate release, citing that selective enforcement of court orders undermines the rule of law and obstructs his right to a fair trial. Thank you for tuning in to Biafra News Network, your trusted source for the latest on Biafra affairs and developments in Nigeria's southeast. We'll keep bringing you crucial updates as the situation unfolds. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more. By subscribing, you'll stay informed and won't miss out on any important news.